Good morning, dear student. Now, question in the last video, I told you question number first, second, and third. Today, I will tell you here question number 4. And in question number 4, here two questions are here. First question is first, second, and third term of a proportion are respectively 4, 6, and 8. Find its fourth term. So, dear children, first term in proportion, suppose 2:3, proportion 4:5. Suppose I told you this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term, and this is the fourth term. Okay, this is the fourth term, third term, second term, and first term. When we multiply them, second to third term and first to fourth term, means mean to mean and extreme to extreme, or first to fourth term and third to second term. We do the multiply. Okay. So dear children, here the first in the first, second, and third term of proportion, means first number is written here 4, second number is written here 6, and third number is written here 8. So first number is written here 4, means this is the first term, and second number is written here 6, so this is the second term, and third number is 8, so this is the third term, and here we find the fourth term of the proportion. So dear children, we write here first term 4, second term 6, third term 8, and fourth term x. Fourth term is suppose x. So in proportion we write here 4:6 and 8:x. Okay. Now how we do the multiply? First term to fourth term, second term to third term. So 4 multiplied by x equal 4 multiplied by x, and 6 multiplied by 8 equal this 6 multiplied by 8. 4 into x equal 4x. 6 into 8 equal 48. Then 4x here 48. Then x equal 4x equal means 4 multiplied by x. So this 4 move to right hand side, so the sign is change. So 48 divided by 4, इसका साइन क्या हो जाएगा? चेंज हो जाएगा. हमने आपको किसी चैप्टर लास्ट चैप्टर में आपको एक्सप्लेन किया था इक्वेशन के चैप्टर में. सो 4 इधर जाएगा तो इसका साइन चेंज हो जाएगा. यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई है, यहाँ जाएगा तो डिवाइड हो जाएगा. सो 48 अपॉन 4 इक्वल आंसर इज 12. 48 divided by 4 equal answer is 12, means x equal 4. Then x, the value of x is fourth term. So here we write here fourth term equal, this is 10. Fourth term equal 12. Okay. Now in question number 4, second, the fourth the first term, this is the second. Here first term is 5.2, second term is 3.9, third term is not given, and fourth term is 3. So we write here the third term is suppose x. Now in proportion we write here 5:2 ratio 3.9, proportion x ratio 3. Okay. Now here we do the multiply first term to fourth term, second term to third term. So first we write here this term, because here we find the value of x. Okay, हम क्योंकि यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू निकाल रहे हैं, तो जिसको हम x की वैल्यू निकालते हैं उसको कोशिश करें कि इसी साइड लिखें, इसलिए हमने इसको पहले लिखा. आप इसको भी लिख सकते हैं, आंसर वही आएगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ना तो कोई रॉन्ग कहलाएगा. So 3.9 multiplied by x equal 3.9x, and 5.2 multiplied by 3 equal 15.6. Okay. Now here x equal, this number moves to right hand side, so 115.6 upon 3.9. Okay. But how to divide this number? So first we remove the decimal. पहले हमने इसका डेसिमल हटाया. तो 1 डिजिट में डेसिमल है, तो हमने 10 वाले को मल्टीप्लाई किया, मींस 3.9 equal 39, and 15.6 equal multiply by 10 equal 156 and 31 39 1 the 39 39 4 the 156 means equals x equal 4 means x equal 4 means the third term is 4. Okay dear children, now the question number next question. Yes, dear children, question number 6. Mrs. Rao was making cookies. She need 12 dozen. Her recipe for 3 dozen called for 4x. Write a proportion and solve it to find how many eggs she needed for 12 dozen cookies. So, dear children, Mrs. Rao was making cookies and she need 12 dozen. Her recipe for 3 dozen means her recipe for 3 dozen equal 4x. मीन्स एक रेसिपी के लिए वो जो डजन काउंट कर रहे हैं वो 4x काउंट कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो वी राइट हियर इन द प्रोपोर्शन फर्स्ट 3:4 एंड 12 डजन इक्वल x. ओके, she needs 12 dozen. Her recipe for 3 dozen called 4x equal in proportion 3:4 and 3:4 proportion 12:x equal 3 first term to fourth term and third term to second term to third term. So 3 multiplied by x equal 3x, 4 multiplied by 12 equal 48. Then x 3 go to in the right hand side. So 48 divided by 3 equal 16 means x equal 16 means x is x. How many x? 16 x are needed. Okay, now the question number 7. Just like question number 6, Vikrant recipe for fruit sponge called for 5 part of water, 2 part of sponge mix. Set up a proportion and find out how much water did he need for 8 cup of sponge mix. So dear children, Vikrant recipe for fruit sponge called for part of water, 2 parts of sponge mix. So water did he need for 8 cup of sponge mix. So we write here in the proportion 5:2 proportion 8:x. So 5 multiplied by x 2 into x equal 5 8 the 42 into x equal 2x. Then x equal 40 upon 2 equal 20 means x equal 20. So the 20 cups of water need 20 cups of water needs. So dear children, 20 cups of water he needs. Now the next question. Now dear children, question number 8. A dull-witted farmer decided to count his sheep. Count his sheep. By first counting their legs, he counted 456 legs, and he reasoned that he had 113 sheep. Assuming each sheep has 4 legs, was he correct? क्या यह सही है? क्या उसने जो काउंट किया क्या वो काउंटिंग उसकी सही थी? तो a dull-witted farmer counted the legs of sheep equal 456. यानी उसने जब काउंट किया फार्मर की जब लेग्स काउंट किया तो उसने कितने काउंट किया? 456 लेग्स काउंट किया. एंड नंबर ऑफ शीप्स अकॉर्डिंग टू फार्मर, और फार्मर के अनुसार शीप कितनी है? 113 शीप्स. सो ईच शीप हैज 4 लेग्स. सभी शीप के 4 लेग्स होते हैं और है. So then the correct number of sheep equal, each sheep had 4 legs equal, we can write 1 upon 4 means one sheep के how many legs? 4 legs. So we write here 1 upon 4 equal 1:4. हम जब किसी रेशियो को 2:3 है, हम इस 2:3 को प्रपोज रेशियो है अगर फ्रैक्शन में लिखते हैं तो 2/3 लिखते हैं और फिर 2/3 से इसको फिर से रेशियो में लिखेंगे तो 2:3 आएगा. सो हियर 1/4 इक्वल 1:4 4. Now he counted 456 lakhs. वह कितने काउंट किया? 456 lakhs काउंट किया. In proportion 1:4. Then number of sheep we find here. So x ratio 456. ये हमने पहले क्यों लिखा? x यहाँ क्यों लिखा, यहाँ क्यों नहीं लिखा? क्यों? क्योंकि ये 1/4 मीन्स 1 sheep में इतनी लेग्स है. 1 sheep में पहले हमने sheep नंबर लिखा, फिर लेग्स लिखा. यहाँ sheep, ये लेग्स. तो पहले यहाँ हम sheep लिखेंगे, फिर यहाँ लेग्स लिखेंगे. तो नंबर ऑफ sheep तो हमें मालूम नहीं है और लेग्स है 456. So we write here x ratio 456. Then number of sheep equal 1/4 x upon 456. Now cross multiply करते हैं. 4x equal 456. Then x equal 114 sheep. 114 sheep. Now, according to farmer, the number of sheep is 130, but it is not correct. ये सही नहीं है. क्यों? क्योंकि जब उसने काउंट किया, कितने काउंट किया? 456 lakhs काउंट किया. बट 456 lakhs कितने sheep के आएंगे? 114 के. बट उसने काउंट किया 113 sheep. So because the total number of sheep is 114 and a farmer counted 113, so it is not correct. Okay, now the question number 9. The Sarpanch of village was elected by a vote of 3-1. If 5,764 votes were cast, how many votes did he receive? Dear children, Sarpanch of a village was elected by a vote of 3-1. 3-1 means वो नहीं कि 3-1 means 3 में से 1 पाया या 1 में से 3 पाया. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. 3-1 यानी वो वोट तो पाया 4, बट उसको रिसीव भी कितना हुआ? 3 वोट. एक 1 वोट आप मान लीजिए कि फॉल्स हो गया या कुछ भी हो गया. सो लेट्स द वोट बी 3x plus x equal 4x. 3x plus 4 equal 4x. वो एक वोट भले उसको फॉल्स हो गया, बट वोट तो उसको मिला. तो हम इस वोट को क्या करेंगे? काउंट करेंगे. जब काउंट करेंगे तो हमने इसको मान लिया x और 3 प्लस, क्योंकि 1 इक्वल हम चाहे उसको x से लिखें या 1 लिखें, इसलिए जब x से लिखते हैं तो 1 फिर नहीं लिखते. ओके, so total number of votes equal 5,764 votes. So 3x plus x equal 4x, and here this number, then x equal 5,764 upon 4 equal इतने वोट्स. x हमने किसको माना? वोट, 1 वोट को. यानी टोटल इतने वोट में से इतने वोट्स क्या हो गए उसके पास? नहीं मिले. तो नंबर ऑफ वोट्स उसको कितने, ये मतलब x यानी 1 का है. जब 1 का हमें पता हो गया तो उसने कितने वोट्स पाया है? 3. सो the number of votes he received 3 multiplied by 1441 equal 4323 votes he received. यानी उसको इतनी वोट्स मिली. कितने में से? 5764 वोट में से इतनी वोट्स उसको मिली. Okay, now the last question number 10. Now the question number 10, dear children, the ratio of the length of a school ground to its width is 5:2. Find the length of it if the width is 40 meter. Here we find the length of ground. So the ratio of the length of a school ground to its width means length ratio width means this is the length and this is the width. This is first term is length of and second term is width. So width is 40 width of school ground equal 40 meter. So length of ground equal x. हमने length क्या मान लिया? x मान लिया। इन प्रोपोर्शन 5:2 प्रोपोर्शन x रेशियो 40। हमने x फिर यहाँ क्यों लिखा पैटर्न में, क्योंकि यहाँ पे क्या बोला है, रेशियो ऑफ लेंथ ऑफ स्कूल ग्राउंड टू इट्स विड्थ, मींस लेंथ रेशियो विड्थ। सो पहले लेंथ है फिर विड्थ है, पहले लेंथ है फिर विड्थ है, तो पहले हम लेंथ हम लिखेंगे फिर विड्थ लिखेंगे। तो लेंथ हमने क्या माना है x और विड्थ है कितना 40। नाउ mean to mean x into x mean, so 2 multiplied by x equal 2x, 5 multiplied by 40 equal 200, then x equal 200 upon 2 equal 100 meter. So length of school ground is 100 meter. Okay dear children, this exercise is completed. Thank you, have a nice day.